Hello. Once again, we are Retire Rich Team. We're here today. Before we start, I would like for everybody that's here to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Jaquetta.
That's it, just Jaquetta.
Yeah, just Jaquetta.
Okay.
Jaquetta.
JG, y'all. JG in the building. Give a round of applause, please.
It's Jay Good.
Okay, Jay Good. There.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Say something. I'm Jaquetta. Sound like a white. Right.
And I'm just Dawn.
Just Dawn. That's sweet name. Though. My name is Miles Dixon. I think. Don't applaud me that damn long. People tell me they think income tax coming. Come on.
And today we was waiting on someone to give us a call. Terry's supposed to be giving us a call because she's out and about in the streets still making it happen for
She digging up some gold.
That's right.
Gold.
So we was waiting on her to give us a call in. So.
Okay. Well, she'll give us a call in when she can.
All right.
Let's get to going.
So now, what we're going to do very quickly is introduce our guest speaker. His name is Ron Austin. And what I'm going to do at this time, I'm turn it over to Dawn Montgomery, who's going to introduce our guest speaker.
She's whispering.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dawn. Y'all supposed to say hi, Dawn, at the same time. Okay.
All right. Today we're coming to our community of listeners, both national and international. We're bringing to you a very awesome, real person live coming to you today to talk about money, get money, how you get it, what you do with it, how to join this team. He's awesome network builder, one of the best in this country, known all over the world. He is awesome. He's an ex-football player. He was good at that, and he's good at this too. Can't wait for you to see this man. His name is the most awesome Ron Austin.
Now, Ron, you gotta pay her cash out because that was a great. I know that's a cash. And tag me on that one, please.
The red light was going off about 5 minutes ago. I can't afford that one.
He was ringing the bell early, like stop, ding, 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 stop right there.
Pay her in Bitcoin.
Right. Pay in Bitcoin. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, me and Ron got a little qualm about Bitcoin, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What you got to say about Bitcoin?
Oh, no, Ron told me it was going to be a flop.
No. I never said it was going to be a flop.
No, you told me it wouldn't amount to nothing. That's what you said. That's what you told me.
How long ago was that?
2.5 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, my God.
Yes. And I told him there's no way impossible it's going to fail. I said that, didn't I, Ron? Oh,
So y'all see that we have definitely two elephants in the room. I'm gonna get on out the way with that.
He didn't hear you.
He heard me. Hey, look, Ron was like, man, you need to quit that old Bitcoin stuff and come on over to Forex. That's what he told me. I said, I can't do it, Ron.
You say you can't do it?
I said I couldn't do that.
All right.
But, Ron, glad to see you here, brother.
Good to be seen, brother.
And not viewed. I know
Yes,
that's right.
yes.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. I'm just joking. I'm full of comedy today.
No,
Okay.
we go way back. Love you much.
Same here, brother.
Am I?
You on?
You on?
I'm on?
Yeah,
Oh,
after
okay.
that intro, it's on you.
It's on me.
She done set the pace. You like X-Man with Wolverine. Right. You got claws in financial.
I'm trying to figure out who we fighting. That's what
No, we ain't fighting nobody.
We ain't fighting nobody?
No.
Well,
So what we're discussing today is want to be built. Like I said earlier, we're talking about building in the network. 7K under Southwest Nation, under Retire Rich.
Okay, great. Let me start by saying this. I've been in the industry now for about 17 years.
Dope.
17 years, and introduced to me by a good friend of mine back in 2002 because of I need income. And I think a lot of people sometimes look at network marketing as one of those things. You know, I never looked at it that way. I looked at a job, J-O-B, being one of those things, the 40-40 plan. where you work 40 years to retire to 40% of your pay.
Ooh.
And I've seen a lot of people, now that I've reached the ripe age of 53, that a lot of my people are retiring now, and it's scary because I remember back in the day looking at people who were retiring and then they go back and get another job just to supplement their income. Along the way, I had a good friend of mine who was making probably $20,000 a month back at a company called Melaleuca. I don't know if you guys remember that company, but they manufacture non-toxic products. But most people get into a network marketing business because of a product. I never got in network marketing because of a product. I look at making money, providing for my family. 3 kids, single dad, needed to find a way to put food on the table, but not in a traditional way. I wanted to spend time with my kids. I wanted to go to all their ball games. I had found myself in corporate America right before that, and I remember I had wanted to go on a vacation with the family to Disney World or somewhere, and they told me I couldn't go. But I had put in for it 6 months prior to, and they said, no, you can't go. And I said, what do you mean I can't go? It's paid for. I'm ready to go. I'm all excited.
And it's my family.
Yeah, my family. I'm 400% of plan. That ain't like I was not, I'm 400% over quota. And they told me, no, you can't go. And I said, why not? They said, well, we can't let you go. I said, wrong answer. So network marketing to me was always one of those things that I've said, who taught you? 9 years into it, $3.2 million that we made in that company, our family did, and that was a blessing. And short of that, I had a fraternity brother of mine who reached out to me, introduced me to a guy by the name of Houghton Buggs, who at the time was making about $1.2 million a month. And I had the great opportunity to spend 3 days with that gentleman, and I asked the question, how did you do it? And he said, and I started writing. And he said, what you going to do? You going to write a book on me? I said, no. I said, whatever you did, I'm going to do. So I was always looking for something. Houghton was in a coffee business, and I want to tell everybody that, you can probably find coffee anywhere, but it wasn't just about the coffee. It's the fact that the things that the world does is your business. Things that you like to do should be your hobby. People drink coffee. Everywhere you look, people are buying coffee. Some people get addicted to coffee. So I understood his premise of what he was going on. Well, when this business was introduced to me, gold and silver, it made me take 2 steps back. And the reason I say that is because people who look like us in this room don't understand the significance of having gold and silver, sound money. We've all been taught to have fiat money. And what the rich know is, and they say the word rich, but I don't look at it rich. I look at it as people who don't look like us know, and they don't want you to know is that you need to be investing in some form of gold and silver. We've all heard it, but we thought it was a rich man's game. We thought
you had to be rich in order to do it.
Right. In order for you to do it, you got to be rich, But we don't buy gold and silver. You transfer your wealth.
Right.
So instead of you saying, I'm buying an ounce of silver, you're transferring your $30 or $40 of fiat money, which fiat money, for those who don't know, means it's the government's way of saying it is until they say it's not.
Not, right.
So if we go back in history and talk about the fact that there's never been a country or continent or a nation that had a fiat currency that did not go to zero. Speaking of,
yeah,
they've all flopped. And we're going to flop. Especially now that we're putting trillions and trillions of dollars into the economy, it's going to hurt that dollar. So now what do we fall back on? What's our insurance on that? And that was what we talk about, gold and silver. So if we start learning, and one of my books that I wrote was Who Taught You? And one of the things that I talk about in that is that if we're taught to be poor, we have a poor person's mentality.
Correct.
Right? Mm-hmm. And whatever you're taught, you that's what you do. If your dad happened to be one of the greatest basketball players ever, you have a 90% chance of making it to the league, right?
Right.
Because he's going to teach you what he knew. Right. Well, if your father was a professor and he taught you 90% of the time, you're going to deal with something in that world. Education, right? You're smart enough to. We as African Americans, we weren't taught that. We were taught to go to school, get a degree, and get a job and work for somebody else, and make that person rich. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash on this, but, we talk about Black Lives Matter, and I always say that all things matter because of the fact that we're all children of God. But on paper, we don't own anything.
Oh yeah, not one industry.
Not one industry. We don't own anything. You know, when my grandfather came from Oklahoma to Detroit, my grandfather got a job and he bought a house, and he leveraged that house to get a business.
Right.
Then he leveraged that house and that business to put my dad through medical school. Most of us today, we don't. What we started doing today is learning how to. I'm talking about the general masses. I'm not talking about. There are people who own houses, yeah.
Yeah, but they still don't own the property.
They don't own the property, right? We don't own the property.
The land, right?
Right. And so if we had a grown man conversation, we started asking the question of, who owns the most land in the United States? Most people would sit there and say a real estate company, right?
Catholic Church.
They're second.
Okay.
McDonald's is first.
First, okay. For the
Right?
value.
The value,
Yeah.
right? They own the most. So we're not taught that in school. What we're taught is go to school, get a degree, and get a job. It work for me and get good at that. So me coming out of high school, I had a lot of my friends who said, hey, listen, I'm just going to go work for Chrysler, Ford, and GM just so I can get past. Well, the companies knew what they were setting them up to do. Now you're going to go out here and buy a car, which is they're going to give you a 20 or 30% discount on their car, right, if it's a Chrysler, Ford, GM. And then you're going to go out and say, well, shoot, how am I going to pay for this guy? I got to pay for the insurance. I need to work more hours. Then you get a girlfriend and you have kids, you get a wife and X, Y, and Z. And before you know it, you're talking about I'm retiring from Chrysler, Ford, and GM. Now, when you retire, you never looked at the retirement plan. You never looked at the fact that if I'm making $65,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year, that I'm going to retire to 40% of that. We never looked at putting away money and saying, hey, listen, I'm going to invest in this. What it was an investment, right? So when I looked at gold and silver, it was shocking to me that we didn't, and Chase Bank did. Chase Bank, right? Central banking system. Chase Bank owns 55 billion ounces of silver.
That's a lot of damn silver.
That's a lot of silver. That's a lot of silver, right? So when about 2 years ago, a guy told me, he said, when they start coming out with these iPhones, the 11 and 12s, they're not going to have chargers in them. Cost too much silver to be put in that. When you start looking at the technology today, the televisions, and you start talking about this 5G, right? Cars driving. But these 5G cars are led by silver. So my big question was, how come we don't? So when I went to Dallas to meet with this company, there was a guy in that company. His name was Dalio, Ray Dalio. And he was sitting next to me. He was talking about investing his money into gold and silver, taking his clients, putting his clients into gold and silver. When we were leaving out, somebody said to me, do you know who you were talking to? And I said, no, I don't know. I have a clue about who I was talking to. And they said, well, that's Ray Dalio. That's the number one hedge fund investor in the world. His net worth was $14 billion. But here's this guy talking about taking his clients and investing in gold and silver. So here was my question. How come we don't do it? So, again, I guess the biggest thing of it was fear. We don't know about it. We don't know what gold and silver is. Most we knew as African Americans was gold and silver was what we put in chains, right? Yeah. And if I said to somebody, buying gold and silver, where do you get it from? How do you get it? Most of us don't know. But if you think back in time, most people who know about gold and silver, it was given to them by who?
Their fathers.
Their father.
Yeah.
Generational wealth.
Right.
So they picked up on something. So the legacy and understanding is there. They gave it to us for a reason. They may have not have known exactly why, but they started seeing from slavery and right after slavery that the owners of the slavery were giving their people gold and silver. They said, why not? I give my kids gold and silver. Mm-hmm. We lost that, right? Yeah. We don't invest in gold and silver. So when we talk about network marketing, sometimes I don't talk about the network marketing side as much as I talk about sound money. What is sound money? Why you need to be investing in it. But when I looked at network marketing, it was easier for me to talk about gold and silver to you, right? It's easier for me to talk to gold and silver to my grandmother or my cousins that they need to invest in that. So you're going to get paid off of whatever they do, right? So long of short of things, silver last year was $15 an ounce. Mm-hmm. Today, silver is $40 an ounce. And it's guesstimated that silver will go up to $125 before the middle of the summer, right? And that's all based on what? The value of the dollar.
Right.
If the dollar keeps going down, silver's going to keep going up. So when we start talking about gold, the fact that gold today is $1,900 an ounce, they're saying that gold may go up to $4,000 to $5,000 before the end of the year. So the signs are there that we need to be investing in something other than fiat money, right? So when I talk about transfer of wealth, instead of me going out here and putting $400 or $500 or $1,000 in my savings account, I transfer that into
Gold or silver.
gold and silver
Makes sense.
and hold on to it as a tangible asset. Yes. I can't lose. I cannot lose. Silver has never dropped below market value. Gold has never ever dropped below market value. So
Yeah, actually, gold just went up because I remember when we was younger, we used to get little gold cougar rounds. It was $75.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
And then when I found out it was 2006, I seen gold was $900 for an ounce. The same coin was $900.
Well, one thing for sure is gold and silver has never went to zero.
No, right.
Ever in life.
No,
in the whole planet.
right, because that's the only
Creation.
thing that people could trade all around the world.
Correct.
You can't go get a goat. You can't, you can't sell people fish no more.
Right.
So yeah, gold and silver is the only universal. Like Robert Kiyosaki said, gold and silver is God's money.
It is. It is.
So
Even your thing, cryptocurrency, and you talking about that is all based on backed by gold and silver.
well, it can be, yes.
Yeah, it is.
In a lot of
But
cases.
the thing that I've looked at, and me and you have our debate. The
Yes,
thing that
I
I've
love
looked at is
debating.
right. Yes,
I see.
I love to
Listen,
debate.
This brother almost gets me kicked out the house every time we meet. Because my wife says to me all the time, I know you ain't sitting there talking at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes, we have.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, tell people, Robert Kiyosaki said, gold and silver is God's money, and like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is the people's money. So if the people stay hyped about it, then currency will continue to thrive. You know what I mean? But gold and silver is the thing that will always stay. If you can dig it from the earth, and just like anything else, I ain't gonna mention no street stuff because we ain't hood on this podcast. Okay, hacky is. But anything you pluck from the ground or dig in the ground, and you got to fly it over oceans and seas, it's gonna have some form of value. And gold and silver definitely has value. So that's what I got to say about that.
So in saying this, investing in gold and silver is a great thing, but we have a system now called Sound Money Wallet where it's almost like the central banking system where I can take my cash and put it into that system. And through that system, I can buy gold and silver at a drop of a dime on my phone. The problem of it was when I had a friend of mine who does the investing for a lot of the NFL and the NBA players, and he does more of the stock, whatever. I asked him how come he never invested in gold and silver. He said it's a great thing to invest in. But he said the problem of it is that if I get one of my clients to invest $100,000 into gold and silver, and if something happens, in order for them to convert that gold back to cash, it's a process. But he said, Ron, if you ever have a chance, if anybody ever has a chance to convert that back instantly, like crypto, right? Instantly, right to cash, then that's going to be a game changer. Well, we have that game changer. We have like a Venmo system where I can send you gold, I can send you silver, I can send you cash through one of our sites. There may be 5 or 6 major companies today that want that capability, but we won't give it to them because we say that's only for our customers, that I can send you gold. So what I'm teaching my children to do is purchase in gold and silver. So if I go get a haircut, I'm gonna pay you in silver or gold.
Yeah.
If I go to a grocery store, I want to pay you in silver or gold. I want to get them in a habit of spending and buying or holding on to gold and silver compared to that fiat dollar. So instead of them taking $500 or $600 or $1,000 put into their, like right now, $1,400 is coming, right? Some people.
Yeah.
So most of us are going to take that $1,400 and we're going to put it into the economy, which is only going to make the central banking system richer. Right? But if we took that $1,400 and we put it into gold and silver and say, you know what, I didn't get it, I'm going to hide it, I'm going to put it away and save it and invest it, it's going to grow in value.
Right.
So as the dollar goes down, the silver goes up, your money's going to go up. But if I needed it, I just go right to my phone and hit a button and sell $200 of that silver to cash, and then I can buy something with that fiat money instead of me doing what I do with the bank, which is I put my money in a savings account. And we've all done it. We put $100 in on the 1st and on the 31st. You have $90 in there because of interest and fees that they take out, service charges they take out. But we don't do that. So the same insurance, the Lloyd's of London, that back that company, back our company.
That would make sense. I mean, because the dollar once was backed by silver and gold.
It once was. In
Yes.
1973, Nixon took it off the gold standard.
That's some of them.
Some of them
Yeah.
to benefit himself, right?
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
To benefit himself.
Well, I just had an aha moment when you said that, though, about you go get a haircut and you can pay in gold and silver. And you know what? So for people who are part of this Sound Wealth Nation, which is a part of you, Ron, we can really, I just got it. So I go get a haircut from Ron, or I go get something from Ron, I can transfer. It's like Cash App.
Yep.
I can pay you and go, and I have this gold in my wallet. You have it in your wallet. I can just transfer that money over to you. I can send that money over to you in gold, not in cash. You keeping your assets hidden, because it is an asset, and I'm keeping mine hidden. That's like, you go, girl.
Right.
Well, I'll be very honest with you.
Right.
Starting May 1st, people will be able to pay me in Bitcoin, another cryptocurrency, G999, and gold or silver.
Okay.
So that's my goal, like to make that available possible, because I want my money to be an investment and not just something I can spend on. I tell people it's only two things you can do with fiat money. That's buy shit
I'm going to pay you in some gold.
and pay for shit. That's it.
Right.
It's only two things. Oh, you say no cussing? Oh, I'm sorry. Shit.
You said something about he can pay for it.
Oh.
That's all I heard.
She was just saying she gonna pay me in gold and silver.
I don't blame her because but that's smart.
Her financial, she's
I
gonna
think
pay
that's-
me
I'ma pay
in
her,
gold
right.
and silver.
And that's dope. I think people should be paid,
Right.
get paid, and use their payment for investment, especially if you use it, especially if you're a service company. Now, if you're a product company, you know what I mean. Let your private part be part of your investment.
Answer.
So that, but other than that, silver and gold is definitely going to be. What do we? My payment part, my profitable part would be my investment part. You know what I mean? When
Right.
people have products,
Right.
I get
I think it all comes down to educating. I think that's the biggest thing, is educating people on teaching people what we need and what they need. So many times we're only doing what we're taught. We're only doing what we have been taught, which was, I'm gonna get a paycheck, I'm gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna spend my money, and then I'm gonna work hard to get more of that, compared to what we need to be doing is investing our money and saving it for a rainy day sort of case, right?
right.
So this is where I see us going in the future. Yes, we did talk 2 years about cryptocurrency. The future is gold and silver, has to be, and it's nationwide. So it doesn't matter what country I go to, I can take gold and silver,
All day.
and I can pay for whatever I want with gold and silver. So that's our company. And I think, again, based upon really educating on what is a numismatic coin compared to a bullion, that takes a lot to it as well. We breaking? No.
No.
Oh.
We go straight through. We run it straight. We don't do no breaks here.
We don't do no break?
No, this called money talk. No
Money talk.
commercials don't
Money-
talk.
money
nothing.
don't sleep, right?
Well, until we get a sponsor, that'd be a whole nother damn story.
They're coming.
They're coming.
That's
right?
coming. That's coming. Well, I'm privileged and blessed to be here to talk about it, because, again, it is near and dear to my heart. Because, again, when we think back to 1906, when we had that, when we started talking about Black Wall Street, and the success that Black Wall Street had back in the day, 100% of the people who lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in that Greenwood area, owned their property.
Right.
100% of the people that were there owned something other than their home. They owned businesses, and we were
Definitely.
right. We had this thing that we were talking about dollar velocity, where we were putting back in, right? But the point of it is now we still have to educate ourselves on that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that we have to not only educate ourselves, but when people get businesses, educate them on how we can process and pay with silver and gold.
Correct.
I mean, if nothing else, there need to be a purchasing program, a software or system in place to where we can say, I would love for us to have a silver and gold party. Remember I talked about that? I think that'd be dope. And people pay, we already talked about that. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So, but Ron, yeah, I definitely agree. Coming up with a system that accepts gold and silver as payment. And I mean, whether it's going to be a hotel room, car rental, I think all that need to be put in place.
Hotel room and car rental. That sounds a little gangster here, but real quick, because I know your time is valuable here, Ron. Could you just touch on a little bit quickly about the building, how we get into the Sound Wealth Nation, and how we get into the business aspect, which is the networking side of making money. We know that silver and gold, we can come into this company, buy it wholesale, direct prices, which is a benefit of being part of this. So could you just tell us real quickly how we get into it and build?
Okay. Well, one of the owners of our company, his name is Roger Ball. He was the original owner of Melaleuca. He's a multi-billionaire, and he's one of 13 people who can buy gold and silver from the U.S. Mint. With that being said, he passes that savings on to us, so we can buy gold and silver at cost. So he started the network marketing side of it because, again, instead of him paying millions of dollars to people to market his product, he pays us to market his product. So 7K Metals is set up for that. But when I looked at 7K Metals, it was something deeper than them just buying gold and silver. So the base of it is gold and silver, but the caveat to that is numismatic coins. Numismatic coins, for those who don't know, are coins that have been graded and have been encased, and they've been magnified, studied, and they're giving a grading scale between 1 and 70, which we call that are graded by numismatists. And when those coins are graded, they go up in price. So you can take a Silver Eagle coin, which are like the number one transporter thing, and you can grade that coin. And instead of that coin being $30 an ounce, now that coin becomes $130. So now, once those coins are minted and they have more rare coins, the price of that coin is going to go up. So getting into 7K Metals is like a membership, and it allows you to buy gold and silver at cost. So I can pay $199 to get in, and I'm going to get a numismatic coin, which will go up in value. And that coin probably right off the bat is probably worth about $120. So, of course, the other 80% of that or $80 of that goes to the company to help the company grow. But now, as I bring people on to buy golden memberships, I can benefit on that. So if I put a person on my right side and my left side, I can make up to $500. So that was huge with me because there's a lot of people that would like to take advantage of getting $500. Based upon today's pandemic issues, $500 a week is a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So if I could teach people how to make money and then transfer that money into gold and silver, it's a blessing. So in a year's time, being with 7K Metals, I probably have saved over $80,000 worth of gold and silver. I'm a gold in the company, and as a gold in the company, you make up to $7,000 a week. And I'm one of 14, 15 golds in the company so far. And all I do is, my grandmother said, if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. I teach people how to build a business in this company. The reason why I like it so much is because I've looked at other pill, potions, and lotion companies, and most of the time when people get into a company, they have to buy products. Right? Mm-hmm. And most of the time people get into the business and they really truly don't know if that product works. Well, day one, we know that gold and silver works. the blessing of it is the fact that if somebody stayed in my company for 6 months and they really didn't go out and do anything, they have 7 coins that is going to cost more then than they did the day that they bought them. So you can't lose. You can't be hurt. I know that was a blessing to me because a lot of the times, most people who get into network marketing have a fear that they're going to get burned.
Correct.
You can't be burned in this company because, again, that you're getting a tangible asset. You're not having an outdated product where it's going to sit on the shelf. And so now, that was what I really, truly looked at from the network marketing side of it. A 4-year-old company, soon to be 5-year-old company. We're short of 5 years. About 27,000 people. I have the fastest growing, largest company in 7K Metals. Based upon what I teach you, one on your left, one on your right, build. Let's help him, help. So I started out with a group that did exactly what Black Wall Street talked about, is helping people help people who help people. Dollar diversity. Keep helping people. I help you get in. Me and you are going to help the next person get in. Us 4 help the next person get in. And you keep doing that. The statistics show, and I'm going to let it go. The statistics show that if you have purchased one coin for the last 15 years, one coin a month for the last 15 years, that you would have $1.2 million worth of silver. One coin. So that's just investing $100 every single month into silver. You would have had $1.2 million. So now, I tell people don't take my word for it. Google it. If you look at a MS-70 1999 coin that somebody paid $100 for, that coin is worth $12,000 today. So there was a Donald Trump coin that came out. I ain't a Donald Trump fan.
And we understand that.
Right? I'm just telling you. I'm not right. But I know 75 right. I know 75 million people who love that dude. So I purchased a coin that cost $2.99. And that coin today is worth $2,000 that I can sell on eBay right now. And I won't do it. But these are the things that in our group we teach you what the value of coins are. Like I got a coin here, which is my pride and joy.
Is it a Rosa Parks? No, I'm joking.
It's better than that.
Coming?
I don't know, it might be.
Oh, that's the Black Panther? You got that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a PF70.
Let me see that one, Miles.
Ultra
My
Cameo.
mama told me don't share.
Yeah. So this coin was purchased for $130 less than a year ago, and that coin today is probably worth $900 based upon the passing of
Chakala.
Yeah.
His name.
Yeah. So that's one of the pride and joy coins that I purchased. Now this
So just think if Donald Trump died. Yes.
Donald.
Yes. Let him get them roses.
Well, that's what I'm waiting to happen.
Yeah. Not now.
Right.
Let him push up them daisies. Daisies. No, I'm sorry.
So when I got into business,
feel it?
Yes. When I first got into business, one of the top people in the company
Gave you one of those?
Oh, my God.
He gave you that?
No, he ain't give me that.
That's 3,700, right? That's 3,700, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
So I have 3 of those.
So question.
Yes.
What is the initial investment to get in the company?
$199.
$199.
Y'all hear that? Only $199.
But we run specials
Right.
because we want to get it out there to people.
And you know what you could do with this?
Yeah.
You could rob 3 people. Let me see.
So you telling me they can take their STEMI check
Yes.
and
Yes.
invest in a company?
Yes.
Take they stimmy and make it stymie.
And be
Right.
a part of one of the fastest growing networks in this 7K company. Ron Austin is Soundwave Nation. Retire Rich is right there, right under Soundwave Nation, and we're part of the fastest growing network in this company right now. So this is where you want to be.
Yeah. I do have a question.
Yes.
Did that come directly from a mint?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It comes right from a mint. You can Google the name, come right from Mint. This is free if you hit silver in 90 days.
Oh, you get it. Oh,
Did you hold it up and show it?
Yeah.
right here,
Oh.
the camera.
Oh, is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me do it. Let me see
Yeah,
if
you
my
do.
wrist
Yeah.
handle that. Yeah, there
Right,
you go.
right.
There you go. It's a Wasasa a plant in Florida, refining.
Tell Nancy you're not coming home. We holding you hostage.
No, he could go. This
But
this
that-
can stay. There you go.
Right. So this in itself, once you hit silver in our company, the company gives it to you. So when Tony Hubbard talked to me about this back in January of last year, this was $1,500. And I said, how do you get it? He said, you either buy it for $1,500 or the company will give it to you for free if you hit silver in 90 days. So since I've been in a year, I've produced or created more than 54 silver. So 54 people that I have physically put my hands on has got one of those bars within 90 days. So most silvers in the company make up to about $3,500 a week.
Okay.
In this. So I have people who do it. This is like a charter to me. So I have 3 of these. So I've won 3 so far with the company. So we can put a challenge out. We can put a challenge out. The first 20 people who want to partner with you guys, we'll give them 50% discount.
Okay.
First 20 people.
That means
$100 out your STEMI check.
that's
only,
right.
only 100.
Only $100.
$100. Right.
And no, before this podcast end, or is it a couple days?
How long does that last?
We to Saturday. I'm sorry, to Saturday night.
Till Saturday night, you have
First
all you
20
have,
yeah.
right. Go to our page. We're on Facebook, Retire Rich. Is that the name? Retire Rich Team on Facebook. You'll see it's a blue and white picture there. I think with a car with a house, before and after. So just go there, sign up. We'll pull you $100, and you can sign up.
And
Getting
with that
$100 discount.
You'll get,
A silver coin.
this is what you call a numismatic coin.
Right.
And you'll get one of these.
One of the highest graded coins.
And that's a half an ounce, right?
No, this is an ounce.
Okay.
But it's an ounce, but it's probably worth $130. So somebody's paying $100. First 20 pay $100. They'll get a coin that's worth $130.
Right.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. Well, y'all, yeah.
Just one?
Just one.
He got a STEMI check.
He got
Got a STEMI check.
This man is saying he'll help you with the other half, okay? This guy.
See that? That's $100. And y'all want to see something else? It's my $100. So, that's dope. So we got to Saturday. I really want to get off this podcast right now because I got some people I'm about to call. But the truth of the matter is, y'all heard him. We giving you half off right now. Contact us. You got Don, Hack, Fred, soon to be DJ Elbow, myself. You can contact
Queta.
Quetta.
Didn't you forget about Jay Good?
Oh, excuse me. I was about to give her the introduction you gave Ryan. Hold
go right
on.
ahead,
Hey,
go right
Terry
ahead.
Davis.
And Terry Davis,
We
definitely.
supposed to be here and isn't.
Well, the only reason why she not here because her jet did not land.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Terry.
And Terry, if you reach Terry, reach out to Terry or myself. Hack. Hold on, I gotta give her right introduction. The luxurious one. Hold on, give me some hand claps. The luxurious, the fascinating, the one who set apart the stars. She done named planets.
The one who Mama and them be talking about.
The one Mama and them are talking
The
about.
healer.
The healer. Sonic ex-girlfriend.
The one who opens up your mind and your vision.
Yes. And
your heart.
And bank accounts.
Okay.
She go by the name none other than Miss J. I'm gonna tie my shoe. J. Good. There we go. So that's how we have it. See, now I ain't forget you at all. Now. So $100, you get a coin worth $130. You become a member. And then we all can get paid.
And we all can also purchase great silver and gold jewelry here as well.
Yes,
We
I
have
got my
some beautiful-
handcuffs.
Yep, he got handcuffs. We got a watch.
I mean,
can
not
show you the watch.
handcuffs. I
We
done
have
said handcuffs.
Yeah.
We know what you've been doing, bro.
Yes, yes. And for the women, we got the. No, man.
not that one.
Now, look, he like.
Want to.
Like that black box.
That'd be nice if we could get the
Text the
women
wife real quick.
handcuffs.
So we're gonna show the watch that we purchased on here. Did you bring your necklace?
No.
Okay.
The necklace.
Supposed to wear it every day.
Wear your silver and your gold. Okay, right.
Oh, that's that one. Yes, I seen that
Yes.
one. I just don't have nobody to get that to. Yeah, that's a woman's one.
That's the valuable.
Yeah, that's valuable.
And matter of fact, they have a promo. If you sponsor 8 people between now and the end of the month, you get a free silver watch.
A man one?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I don't want no ankle bracelet.
I don't want.
Earring.
That's like an earring, a belly ring.
Right,
I don't want a
right.
belly ring. Wait a minute, men don't wear belly rings anyway. Well, there's some of them that do. I won't wear no damn belly ring. So, Ron, when we look at silver and gold, we have to look at not only the as an investment, but we can definitely look at it as cash we got in the vault. Okay. That's all I want to know about.
Tax deductible too.
It's tax. Wait, hold on, y'all ain't say. Well, first of all, I gotta get my tax situation. This is gonna be the first year of my life I paid taxes. So,
Hey, I don't think you
And
want
who
that
is
on
your
there.
luxurious tax person?
Miss J. I gotta tie my other shoe. Good.
Hey, but let me tell you this. I love this girl. Let me tell you what name she gave me the other day. Can't tell me nothing now.
Go
What you
ahead.
give me? Majestic.
Majestic. Ladies and gentlemen. Bring to you
Okay, stop.
none other than Majestic. Hey, my name gonna be Majestic too. I'm become a male dancer. No,
Chocolate, right?
That was my old name, Chocolate Thunder. My new name gonna be called the Silver Surfer. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's my new name, the Silver Surfer. I don't want to be like on Austin Powell. Austin Powell, you remember Austin Powell villain? The person he went, his name was Gold Balls. Remember that? Silver Surfer versus Gold Balls, ladies. That's gonna be my dancing name. I'm silly. Y'all listening to what's the name of the show again? Money Talk. And Money is definitely talking. We got Ron Austin in the building as our special guest. I'll give him a round of applause. That's a damn drum roll. I mean, that was an African drum. That damn
Back to the home line.
Okay. What the hell that sound effect coming in there? It made me want to kill natural killers. So like, I'm ready to go kill somebody.
You put this in here, so
Right.
I'm just making use of it.
If I could take this, okay, so right now, if you take this to a pawn shop, you get about $4 or $5 grand, right?
$4,000.
Oh, yeah, see? So y'all want to take y'all $1,500 bar and pawn that boy for $4 grand. Y'all you still up a couple. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking.
You gonna get some wheels for your hoop.
Right? Yeah, hey, man.
Not be pawning no silver bar.
No. Honestly, you can because the first time I got some real silver, I took it to a pawn shop and the guy like, "I'll give you $60 for that." Same thing when I had my little piece of gold, my little strip of gold. I had a little dollar bill. I'll give you $60 for that.
No.
No, that's
Gold note.
that's what it was called.
Yeah, gold note.
From Carrot Bar.
Yeah, gold note.
Okay, yeah. I had that gold note. I only paid $8 for it. He's gonna give me $60 for it. So I was feeling good in life. I really was. If Big Mom and them would have kept on giving us silver and gold, like Ron said, we'd probably be very wealthy in our younger years. Because I know a guy, he turned in his money, he got almost like $300,000 for his gold. Because he used to get all the coins, the little gold Cougarans.
Cougarans, yeah.
And by the time he got 36 years old, he turned all of them in. They got gold Cougarans for like their birthday, Easter, any holiday.
Yep. Smart man.
I was jealous as hell. What the hell? My granddaddy wasn't no good then. That nigga only gave me a Tonka truck.
It made you cut
It made me cut the grass. Okay. I'm sorry, Ron. If I know you're prestigious in this game, so I don't mean to cuss. But shit happens. We give half. Thank you. We give half off. $100 to join the crew, y'all. Retire rich. Terry, call us. Give us a call, Terry. We really miss you. We appreciate you. Anything else you want to close out with, Ron?
That's it.
Okay.
All money.
Don, you want to take us on out?
So I just want to thank everybody for listening in today. We had a very good cast today. Thank you, Ron Austin, for joining us. We appreciate it. We expect you to come back. And we're going to close it out. Thank everybody here. And then till next week.
Hey, don't forget our fearless leader,
Mr. Fred Hart.
sitting in the corner, standing, overseeing us. I feel like you are a slave owner. Get it right now.
All right, everybody.
All right.
So go ahead, go to the Facebook page, Retire Rich. Click on the link, and someone will contact you soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Until next week at 2:00. We will see you then.
Peace.